LTV's Action Sports is brought to you in part through the generous support of these Leominster sponsors. By MP Crowley Company Incorporated. www.mpcrowleyinc.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from Westborough High School here in Massachusetts. We are set to get this game underway between the visiting 4-2 Leominster Blue Devils and the 0-6 Westborough Rangers. My name is Nick Dumont, back on the call with you after missing last week. Leominster won the coin toss. They will receive the first half kickoff. Kick is up, and we are underway. And it's going to be fielded. Rajon Curley-White, the freshman, received it. It'll be 1st and 10 Leominster. Osiris Lopez, the Coastal Carolina commit, will get the start for the Blue Devils. Ball spotted on the Blue Devil own 32-yard line. It is senior night here at Westborough High School. Westborough student section already packed so far. Lopez, snap taken, looking for receivers, throws, and it's going to be incomplete. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils. And a penalty flag on the field. I think we're going to get a false start here. And yes, I believe it's a false start against the Blue Devils, so it's going to back them up to their own 27, 2nd and 15. Two receivers to the right of Lopez. It is a very chilly night here in Westborough. Lopez, snap taken, fake handoff, toss, incomplete. Intended for his number 1 receiver, Ryan Ricker. Number 2, Zavante Walker. Junior captain was there in defensive coverage for the Rangers. Going to bring up 3rd and 15 from the 27. Leominster coming off of a 55-40 win over the Shrewsbury Colonials, in which both teams combined for an eye-popping 95 points. Westborough coming off a 31-0 loss at Wachusett. Lopez looking. He's going to escape pressure. Throws. Caught by Ricker. Ricker trying to cross midfield, and he will. Past the 40. Gets it to the 30, and he's still on his feet. Runs out of bounds. Probably about the 39-yard line. Excuse me, that'd be about the 21-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Leominster inside of Ranger territory. First and 10 from the 21. Lopez snap. Hands off to Elijah Rivera, number 14. And Rivera gets knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 9. Gain of only 1 yard. Gets the ball to the 20-yard line. Second and 9 from the 20. Lopez, snap, looks. He's got all day to throw. Fires from Marchetti. End zone, touchdown, Leominster. That was Osiris Lopez to Benjamin Marchetti for the first touchdown of the game with 10:41 to go. And Leominster is going to attempt the two-point conversion. Rivera, the running back, to Osiris's right. Fake handoff, throws. Caught by Ritker, and the two-point conversion is good. Leominster leads 8-0 with 10:41 to go here in this first quarter of play. Folks, we got a bit of a schedule change for you. Next week, Leominster will be hosting the Grafton Gators at historic Doyle Field. A game originally scheduled for Halloween night. It is now going to be Saturday night, the day after Halloween, on November 1st at 6 p.m. Again, Saturday night, 6 p.m., Leominster hosting the Grafton Gators in what will be the final regular season game of the year. I will be on that call. My partner, Alex Valdez, will be back with me. And we'll have the team together. Okay, Leominster's going to kick off now. Number 54, Powell, will handle the kickoff duties for Leominster. Kick is up. It's a booming kick, and it is caught. Not exactly sure who that is. It's going to be number 5, Ryan Frecchia, who's going to get the most of the carries for for Westborough. Starting quarterback for the Westborough Rangers is number 9, Noah Pierre-Louis, senior captain, honored today prior to kickoff. So it'll be 1st and 10. I think there may have been a flag on the play that we missed. Yep, flag on the play. So it's going to back Westborough up to their own 13-yard line. Still going to be 1st and 10. Flags come flying in, and that's going to be more than likely a false start on. It is neutral zone infraction on Leominster. It's going to bring up 1st and 5 for Westborough from their own 18. So they had to go back to their own 13, but managed to get up. Frecchia gets knocked down to the ground by Marchetti. What a tackle there. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Might have been a loss of yardage on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 8. Loss of 3 on the play. Westborough going to attempt to run this ball a lot tonight. Pierre-Louis. Shotgun formation. Snap taken. Hands off to, I believe that, nope, that's number 22, the sophomore Teddy Mariano. And that's going to be good enough for a 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and short. Third and 1 for the Rangers from their own 22-yard line. Again, like I mentioned, it is a very chilly night here in Westborough. Pierre-Louis, snap taken. He's going to throw. Pass, caught. And that was number 2, Zavante Walker. That's going to be good enough for a Ranger first down. Ball spot at the 29-yard line. That was a 7-yard reception there, caught by Walker from Pierre-Louis. Louis, shotgun formation. Trips to the left. Hands off to Frecchia. Frecchia getting a big gain of yardage on the play. It's going to bring up second down. Benjamin Marchetti, number 88, on the tackle. Pickup of 7 there for Frecchia. It's going to bring up second and 3 from the 36. Louis, snap, pass, caught by Frecchia. What a tackle there by number 22, I believe. Let me check my roster here, folks. I believe number 22 is Evan Spar. That is correct. Number 22, Evan Spar, with rather a big tackle. It's going to bring up first and 9. Excuse me, that's going to be second and 9. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's third and 9. Not sure if I missed a play there. Two receivers to the right of Louis. Number 3, Aiden Cashman, the man in motion, hands off to Frecchia. And Frecchia just gets stacked up behind the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up a fourth down for Westborough. And Westborough is, in fact, going to punt it. Ryan Ricker is going to be the man to catch this punt. Jack Wallace, number 6, the junior, is going to be the punter for Westborough. Punt is up. Ricker calls for the fair catch, gets it at about the 45-yard line. .6:20 to go here in the first quarter of play. Be first and 10, Leominster from the 45. Close to midfield here. Lopez snap, throws, incomplete, intended for Ricker. I believe I saw Cashman in there, along with Mariano, number 22, in there for the stop. So it's going to bring up second and 10 for Leominster from their own 45-yard line. Lopez, snap, looks, he's got time, all day to throw, he's going to throw it deep, and it is caught. Zachary Oliver, number 8, the junior, with the catch. And it's going to bring up first and 10 for Leominster. First and 10, Blue Devils inside of Ranger territory at the Westborough 20. Great catch and run there from Lopez to Ricker. And Lopez gets hit from behind by number 11, Ben Wickline. Going to bring up second and 10. I think Lopez was looking for a flag. Thought he got hit late, but no flag from the referees. 2nd and 11. That was a loss of 1 yard. Back to the 21. Rivera going to take it, gets knocked down to the ground. Number 22, Teddy Mariano on the tackle. Third and 5 for Leominster from the 15. Gain of about 6 yards on the play. Lopez now looking back to the sideline to his offensive coordinator, getting the new play. Snap. Rivera. Rivera sheds a tackle and gets knocked to the ground again. Number 52, William Johnston on the tackle. And it's going to be good enough for a 1st and goal for Leominster from the 9. They are inside of the red zone. Lopez snap taken. He's got time. Throws it out of a sack. Caught by Marchetti. Touchdown, Leominster. Benjamin Osiris Lopez to Benjamin Marchetti for the 2nd time. Leominster now leads 14-0. And now they will attempt a 2-point conversion, I believe. Yes, 2-point conversion. Lopez, he's got time, and Lopez is just going to take this in himself, and he is in. .349 to go here in the first quarter. Leominster up 16-0 on Westborough. They're hoping to make this 3 wins in a row. Coming off of wins at Algonquin and then win at home last week against Shrewsbury. Benjamin Marchetti has the 2 touchdown receptions from Lopez. Kick caught, number 2, Zavante Walker. And that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for Leominster. For Westborough. Ball has been spotted at the Ranger 23-yard line. Pierre-Louis, snap taken. He's got time to throw. Escapes 1 sack. Tossed. Caught is... It says he caught it. We're waiting for the ref. No catch. It was an incredible diving play by Zavante Walker, number 2, but just could not catch it in bounds. Number 2, Owen Parlin there on the stoppage for Leominster. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 23. trips to the right for Noah Pierre-Louis. Snap taken. Heads up to Frecchia. Frecchia gets knocked down by I believe that's Marchetti. Yep, Benjamin Marchetti on the tackle. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for Westborough. Excuse me, 3rd and 7. Gain of about 3 on the play. Snap. Spar running right at Pierre-Louis. Pierre-Louis got time. He's got to throw this away. And throws it out of bounds. What a catch by one of the Leominster coaches. Sorring the attempted target. Number 6, Jack Wallace will punt it, for Westborough. Ryan Ricker in the backfield close to the 45. Punt is up. Ricker not calling a fair catch. He's going to return it. And gets past midfield, maybe to, I'd say roughly the 48, 47 yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 Leominster. Ball spot at the 48. Marchetti got 2 touchdown receptions. He's in there at tight end. 2 receivers to the right. Rivera in the backfield. Snap taken. Lopez, he's going to pass it to Rivera. Short pass. Past the 45. Gets past the 40, maybe to the 39. There's a penalty flag on the play, and it's going to be offensive holding. I believe it's offensive holding. Yes, Leominster is acting like they are the ones penalized, so it'll be offensive holding on the Blue Devils. It's going to bring up 1st and 20 from the 42. Snap, hands off to Rivera. Rivera running past the 50, past the 45, and gets knocked down at about the 40. It's going to bring up 2nd down, and rather short. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 2, a gain of 19 yards on the play. Lopez, shotgun snap. Fake handoff to Rivera. Pass incomplete, intended for his number 1 receiver, Ryan Ritker. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for Leominster. Third and 2 from the 40. Player jump, flag on the play. Westborough jumped. Leominster gets a 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10, ball now at the 35-yard line. That false start by Westborough gives the Blue Devils a new set of downs. Snap. Caught by, I believe that's Wilbon. Number 6. Yep, Jaden Wilbon. I'll bring up second down for the Blue Devils. Gain of 8 on the play, 2nd and 2. Lopez, shotgun formation. Rivera, backfield snap. Lopez looks like he wants to take this himself, throws. Caught by Zachary Oliver, number 8, and he gets knocked out of bounds with about 25 seconds to go here in this first quarter of play, excuse me. Clock running, 1st and 10. And it looks like Leominster is just going to let the clock die. And we are at the end of one with your score, Leominster 16, Westborough nothing. A reminder, I believe that it is senior night next week. So come on out for all the fun festivities. Leominster hosting the Grafton Gators at 6 p.m. on Saturday, November 1st. It's a change from the original schedule, which was scheduled to be on Friday the 31st, Halloween night. But it is now scheduled for November 1st, Saturday night. For those of us driving home after that game, if the game had been on Halloween, I think that's a good move it to Saturday night. Dealing with a lot of trick-or-treaters out there on Friday night, so a lot of traffic, so probably a good idea to move it to November 1st when everyone's getting ready for Thanksgiving. And speaking of which, Leominster will be playing Fitchburg for the 119th meeting at Crocker Field in Fitchburg, Mass. I will be there. I hope my partner, Alex Valdez, will be there. And we will bring you all the action from what should be the game of the year. 1st and 10 from the 16 to start the second quarter of play. Lopez snap. Looking. He's got all day. He's going to run it himself. Stretched out the football, and no, he didn't get in. Lopez thought he got in. It's going to bring up now a first, and I believe that's going to be goal. Ball's going to be spotted. I think that's going to be about the 2 or 3 yard line. It's going to be the 3. 1st and goal. Lopez has 3 receivers to the left. Snap. Throws. Looking for Oliver. Incomplete. And Zachary Oliver wants a flag for pass interference, but he's not getting one. Oh, it was close. That's going to bring up 2nd and goal. Zavante Walker, junior captain, was there on defense. Two receivers to the left, 1 to the right. That's Rivera in the backfield. Throw. Incomplete, intended for number 8, Zachary Oliver. Going to bring up 3rd goal. for the Blue Devils. See what Devin Gates has for his boys. See if they can get in here. Oliver and Recker to the left. I think that's Wilbon to the right. Hands off to Rivera. Rivera gets in. Waiting for the signal from the ref. And they're going to say he's short. Oh, man, I thought Rivera got in. It's going to be 4th and goal from the 1. Hands off. Rivera in. Touchdown, Leominster. Elijah Rivera. First rushing touchdown of the game. And Leominster goes up 22-0. And we're going to go for a 2-point conversion here. Lopez. Snap taken. Looks. Throws. Caught. 2-point conversion good. Ryan Ritker. And it is now it's now 24-0 with 11:04 to go in the first half of play. We may end up going to a running clock if this lead continues for Leominster. I think Zachary Oliver does have a case for pass interference. Pointing that to his coach right now. Pau will kick off for Leominster. There are 2 to receive for the Rangers. It's Zavante Walker and Ryan Frecchia. Pau kick up. And this is going to be Zavante Walker. He's got it. Runs into a host of Leominster players. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Westborough. First and 10 for the Rangers from their own 28-yard line. Noah Pierre-Louis. Backfield looked like Cashman was about to go into motion. Nope. Snap. Low snap. Pierre-Louis running. He's got 2 Devils chasing him. He's going to throw it out of bounds. Evan Spar and Javion Valdez were the 2 chasing Pierre-Louis, but he managed to throw it out of bounds. 2nd and 10 for the Rangers. Westborough, I do not think this game so far has been inside of Leominster territory. Snap. Hands off to, nope, Louis will carry it himself. And he's got a host of yardage and a penalty flag on the field. I think Pierre-Louis was dragged down by his face mask. If that's true, that's going to be a big penalty, and it is a face mask on Leominster. It's a 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run. which will put Westborough inside of Leominster territory, I believe, for the first time tonight. Ball's going to be spotted at the Blue Devil 45. Freccia on the carry. Freccia, big run. It gets it to about the 35-yard line. And it's going to remain first and 10. Ball spotted just beyond the 35 at the 34. Just about to hit 10 minutes remaining here in this second quarter of play. Snap, low. Fake handoff to Freccia and dragged down. That's number 0 for Leominster, who I do not have on my roster. Number 0 on the sack for the Blue Devils. Loss of 5 on the play brings up second and 15 from the 39. Oh, these folks, I do not have a 0 on my roster, so I do not know who that was. Hands off. Fake. Caught. And that was caught by Zavante Walker. And it's going to bring up third down for Westborough. 3rd and 8 for the Rangers. From the Blue Devil 32. Westborough kind of close to knocking on the door. 3rd and 8, 32-yard line. 2 to the left, 1 to the right of Noah Pierre-Louis. Louis takes the snap. Looking, he's going to try and run it himself. Gets away from Spar, throws it. That is deep. Out of bounds. Zavante Walker, I think, wanted a flag on the play, but there is not going to be one. And it's going to be 4th and 8. Let's see if Westborough goes for it if they want to kick a field goal. Fourth and 8 from the 32. And the Rangers are going to go for it. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Freccia in the backfield to the left of Noah Pierre-Louis. Snap. Louis looking, throws it deep, and it is incomplete. Elijah Rivera was there for the stop. Mebom Saring was the intended receiver. It's going to be a turnover on downs. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Leominster from their own 32-yard line. Snap. Oh, incomplete. Intended for Jack Parise. They'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Leominster. Parise had it, and then the mistake. Parise slipped, which is not good if you are a receiver. 2nd and 10 from the Blue Devil 32. Snap. Hands off to Parise. Parise running through. Gets to about the 40. Gain of 7 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 from the 39. Going to spot the ball at the 39-yard line. Lopez. Shotgun. Claps his hands, now looks to the sideline. Folks, we're not in the warmth of a press box. We are actually in the bleachers tonight. So, different point of view. And we got a flag on the field. And Leominster gets hit with a false start. Third down for Leominster. Lopez, snap, looking. He's got time. Lopez going to run it himself past the 40, slides maybe about the 42, 44-yard line. And that's going to be good enough for a Leominster first down. All right, snap taken. Lopez looking. Flag on the field. Multiple flags come flying in. And we're going to get offensive holding on the Blue Devils. It's going to back Leominster up deep into their own territory. 1st and 20. First and 20 from about the 32. Lopez looking. Snap. Looks. He's got time. Shakes off a sack. Throws it. Ricker. Intercepted. Number 7, Meebom Saring on the interception for Westborough, and this crowd is going nuts. Cyrus Lopez with an interception. First and 10 for Westborough from their own 35-yard line. Louis looking. Louis still looking. Passes the 30. Incomplete. Intended for his running back, Ryan Frecchia, the junior captain for the Rangers. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Westborough. Westborough on their last drive managed to get inside of Leominster territory. Couldn't cash in on 4th down and turned it over. Louis looking. Caught by Frecchia. Trying to get to midfield. Knocked down probably about the 48-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and short. 3rd and 1 from the 40-yard line. Excuse me, that's the 44-yard line. Man in motion. Throws. Freccia. And the pass is complete. First and 10 for Westborough. From the 49-yard line. Neutral zone infraction. And Leominster is going to go ahead and call their first timeout of the game with 4:35 remaining here in the first half of play. Looks like we're going to be getting a halftime performance from the Westborough Ranger Marching Band. I always do love the Westborough Marching Band because they wear cowboy hats. Very fitting. Also, I have seen them perform before, and they are rather good. So well, we hope you'll enjoy watching that. It's going to be 4:35 to go here in the first half of play. 1st and 5 for Westborough from the 44, coming off of a Leominster timeout. Westborough snap. Pierre-Louis looking. He's got time. Marchetti chasing him. Flag on the field. Shoved out of bounds by number 55, Mikhailu Powell. And it's going to be offensive holding on Westborough. Whenever we say offensive holding, folks, usually it is one of the offensive linemen who is holding. That can happen during the battle to try and get to the quarterback. But almost 99% of the time, it is going to be an offensive lineman who gets called for offensive holding. First and 15 from the 40. Snap. Pierre-Louis looking. Throws toward Freccia. Freccia incomplete. Bounces into the Leominster sideline. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15 from the 46. Ryan Freccia, the junior captain, was the intended receiver for Westborough. 2nd and 15 from the 46. There's a solid crowd here tonight braving the cold. Second and 15 from the 46. Louis is in a quarterback keep. He's going to cross midfield and get into Leominster territory. And that's going to be only the second time tonight that the Rangers have gone into Blue Devil territory. It's going to be 3rd and 8 from the 47 of Leominster. Pierre-Louis behind And Westborough obviously did not like that play call, so they're going to go ahead and call a timeout. Leaves both teams with 2 remaining. With about 3:33 to go here in the first half of play. Again, it is a rather cold night. I can definitely tell you that my feet are freezing. But we're going to stick it out with you here tonight, folks. Third and 8 coming off the Westborough timeout from the Blue Devil 47. Snap. Pierre-Louis looking. Throws, and it's going to be incomplete. And he just decided to throw it out of bounds. And it's going to bring up 4th down and 8. I believe Westborough is going to punt it. Jack Wallace will be the punter. Ryan Ricker standing at about his own 20. High snap. Punt up. Almost blocked by Marchetti. And Westborough stops the ball. Probably about the 25-yard line. If not the 25, it'll be fairly close. It'll be 1st and 10 for Leominster from the 26. Snap. Lopez looking. Caught by Oliver. And he gets shoved out of bounds. Zachary Oliver on the catch. Randy Renato, the junior, number 10, on the push out of bounds. Gain of 9 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1 for Leominster. Lopez. Oh, incomplete. Intended for Oliver again. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for Leominster. Third and 1 for the Blue Devils from their own 35-yard line. Lopez now looks to the sideline for play. Changing it up on the fly. Snap. Hands off to Elijah Rivera. And he's going to get enough for a Leominster 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 Blue Devils from the 42. Snap. Lopez looking. Throws it deep. Over. Caught! And gets knocked down past the 15. Zachary Oliver. 1st and 10 Leominster. First and 10 Blue Devils deep inside of Ranger territory. Lopez looking, throws. Marchetti for the hat trick. Got it! Touchdown, Leominster! Benjamin Marchetti with his third touchdown of the game. With 1:49, Leominster now leads 30-0. Blue Devils to attempt the two-point conversion. Lopez looking, throws. Is it in? And they say it's a catch. Ryan Ricker makes it 32-0 Leominster with 1:49 to go in the first half. Osiris Lopez, 3 touchdown passes. Elijah Rivera rushed for another one. And Leominster all over Westborough at this point, 32-0. Powell to kick off. Furecki and Zavante back to receive. Kick is up. He's going to bounce in front of Zavante Walker. Walker going to take it. He's going to run. And he is brought down by John Wilson, number 44. 1st and 10 for Westborough. First and 10, Westborough from their own 35-yard line. Noah Pierre-Louis taking pass complete to Walker, knocked down by number 2, Owen Parlin. Second down on the play. I'll bring up 2nd and 5, gain of only about 5 yards. Ball at the 40. Pierre looks, caught. He's going to be knocked out of bounds. And Leominster is going to call a timeout with about 55.8 to go here in the first half of play. When we come back from the timeout, it will be 3rd and 2 for the Rangers. Leominster 1 timeout remaining. Westborough has 2. Pierre-Louis, pass complete. And it's going to be first down, first down Westborough. Temperature right now is 48 degrees. Wow, that's cold. Pierre Louis looking, throws. Caught by Zavante Walker. Walker brought down by Parlin. And Westborough going to go no huddle. 24 seconds and counting to go. Throw, complete to Frecchia. Frecchia looking, brought down by number 11. Emilio Alicia, and we've got a timeout for an injury. Injured player is number 5, Ryan Frecchia. Getting up, walking gingerly under his own power. Good sign. Hope he gets better soon. Teddy Mariano appears is now in at running back. .16 seconds to go here in the second quarter of play. 2nd and 4 from the 31. Snap. Pierre Louis looking. Throws. Caught. Intercepted. Ryan Ricker. Shoved out of bounds. First and 10 from the 33 with 6 seconds to go. Leominster looks like they're going to go instead of taking the knee to end the first half. Lopez looking. Trying to get out of the sack. Does. Crosses midfield. Goes past the 45. Goes to the 40. Down to the 35. 25. 15. Passes. 10. 5. Touchdown, Leominster! Penalty flag on the field. Offensive holding on Leominster. Oh, man. Osiris got into the end zone, but it gets called back for offensive holding on Leominster.
You can't do that!
And I believe... And we are going to halftime. Your score at the half, Leominster 32, Westborough 0. We now leave you with the sounds of the Westborough Ranger Marching Band.
Westborough Wrestling Ranger Cheer Team.
And welcome back to Westborough High School. Nick Dumont here. Currently, we got no time before halftime ends. Currently 32-0 Leominster in the lead. You heard the incredible sounds of the Westborough Marching Band and the Westborough Varsity Cheer Squad. They did put about 3 minutes on the board, so that's going to be about 3 minutes of warm-ups for the teams. Currently 46 degrees here in Westborough. It is a chilly one. Osiris Lopez is having a game. 3 touchdown passes and then a rush touchdown by Elijah Rivera. At the end of the first half, Osiris Lopez made a very impressive looking play where he ran all the way into the end zone only to have it called back on offensive holding. But the player probably of this game has got to be Benjamin Marchetti. 3 touchdown receptions for the Blue Devils, and he is having one heck of a night. Leominster did win the toss at the start of the game. They received the first half kick, so Westborough gets the second half kickoff. So we'll get to see Noah Pierre-Louis, the senior quarterback, captain for the Westborough Rangers, out there again. Reminder that next week, Leominster hosts the Grafton Gators at 6 p.m. on Saturday, November 1st, at historic Doyle Field in Leominster. Hope to see you there. I will be there. My partner Alex Valdez will be there. Our camera guy will be there. Whole crew will be there, so it'll be a fantastic night. I believe it is senior night that night. But I will definitely double check on that one, and then we'll get back to you on that. Gonna check to see if we got some scores from around the league. Again, this was a 6:30 p.m. kickoff. End of the third quarter at Crocker Field in Fitchburg. Red Raiders lead Monument Mountain High School 16-0. Clinton beat Maynard 49-6. And earlier today, I did see that your Leominster Blue Devils field hockey team shut out Auburn today, 2-0. Powell to kick off, and we are underway for the third quarter of play. Jackson Tibor, number 27, on the return. Ryan Frecchia, who was injured at the last part of the first half. Unfortunately, I am not seeing him out there for the Rangers. 1st and 10 Westborough from their own 33-yard line. Number 22, Teddy Mariano, is in at the running back's position. Hand off to Mariano. Mariano going to run through and gets to about the 40. Gain of 7, second down and 3 for the Rangers. Hands off again to Mariano. Busting his way, brought down by number 88, Marchetti. And number 50, the sophomore, Jose Salazar. Westborough, it's enough for a 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Again, like I mentioned, 46 degrees here in Westborough. Jean-Pierre. Throw, and it's caught by Randy Rentiano, and Rentiano gets knocked down by Ryan Whitker. Noah Pierre-Louis to number 10, Randy Rento. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Rangers inside of Leominster territory. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line. This, I think, is the deepest Westborough has got into Leominster territory. Number 27, Jackson Tibor, the sophomore, on the carry. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4, gain of 6 on the play. Ball now at the 19-yard line. Don't know what the weather is going to be next week, but I would encourage folks, if you're coming to Doyle Field next week, bring some hand warmers because it is probably going to be cold. Fake handoff. Pierre-Louis looking, throws it deep and out of bounds. Third and 4 from the 19 after the incomplete pass. Snap. Tibor on the carry. Knocked down by number 7, Keegan White. Fourth and 4 for Westborough. Fans are calling for a false start, but they're not going to get one. And it's going to be 1st and 10, Westborough. First and 10, Westborough from the 17. Deepest they've gotten into Leominster territory so far tonight. Teddy Mariano is the running back next to Pierre-Louis. Pierre-Louis fires. Caught. That's going to be number 7, Mibam Saring. Tackled on the play by Emilio Alicia, number 11 for Leominster. Going to bring up 2nd and 6 for the Rangers from their own from the Leominster 10-yard line. Hands off. Teddy Mariano busting his way downfield. And it's going to be good enough. First and goal. Westborough. Clock running. 7:12 to go here in the third quarter of play. Pierre Louis with Mariano directly behind him. Two receivers to the right. Hands off to Mariano. Mariano is in. Touchdown, Westborough. And no shutout tonight. Westborough for the first time tonight into the end zone, and their scoreless streak is broken. Teddy Mariano, a rushing touchdown, his first of the night. Let's see if Westborough decides to go for two or if they're going to kick a field goal and they're going to go for two. Pierre Louis looking. And did he get in? He did not. It is no good. 2-point conversion, no good. 6:51 to go in the third. Your score, Leominster 32, Westborough 6. Mariano getting this crowd back into it. Making the score nearly almost respectable, I would say. Jack Wallace to kick off. Parisi and Jaden Wilbon are back to roughly the 10 and 15-yard line respectively. Kick is up. Wilbon's got it. He's going to come through. Breaks a couple of tackles, running through. He's got an open lane. Keeps going and gets knocked down. Past midfield to about the 45. Let's see where they're going to spot it. They're going to spot it about the 48-yard line of Leominster. First and 10 Blue Devils from about the 48. Osiris Lopez has, I believe that's Melendez in the backfield. Nope, that was Jeremiah Cruz. Lopez still on his feet. He's still going, and he is going to run out of bounds inside of Westborough territory. First and 10, Leominster. First and 10, Leominster from the Ranger 30. From the Ranger 30, excuse me. It sounded like Elmore Flood there for a second. Lopez going to hand off to number 26, Mason Chester. First time we've said his name tonight. I don't remember. Gain of 5 yards on the play by Mason Chester. 2nd and 5. Hands off again to Chester. Chester gets through and gets the first down. It's going to be first and 10 from the 18 for Leominster. They're inside the red zone, Ranger territory. Oliver and Ricker to the left. Wilbon to the right. Chester in the backfield. Throws. Caught by Jaden Wilbon. Running for the end zone. Touchdown, Leominster! Blue Devils now take a 38-6 lead. And I'm not sure what the score has to be for us to be under a running clock. And Leominster is going to attempt the 2-point conversion. Lopez snap, looking. Might take it himself. He's going to throw. Wilbon, no good. 5:25 to go in the third. Leominster 38, Westborough 6. And I just have to say, folks, if any of you are watching tonight's game in front of a roaring fireplace, I am jealous of you. Because it is a cold one here. But that's what happens here in New England. We hit towards the end of October, we get cold. Powell to kick off. Tibor, and I believe that is Zavante Walker, the junior captain, back there to receive it. Yes, it is. Still no sign of Ryan Frecchia. Then we hope he's doing okay. Kick is up. Caught by Tibor at the 10. Running. Maybe just a pass, a tackle from one of the players. I believe I saw 34, Jonah Babcock, the sophomore, on the tackle. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Westborough Rangers. Ball spy at the 22-yard line. Snap. Looking. Pierre-Louis. Run through. Oh, what a tackle. Tripped up by number 11, Emilio Alicia, on the tackle. Bring up 2nd down and 2, a gain of 8 yards for Jean-Pierre. Pierre-Louis, excuse me. Pierre-Louis hands off to Mariano. Mariano, not a big game, but it might be enough for a 1st down. And it's going to be enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10, Westborough. First and 10 from the Westborough 33-yard line. Pierre-Louis hands off. I believe that's... Nope, that's Mariano. Remains on his feet. Tackled by number 55, Mikhail Powell. I thought his helmet came off of him, but he's still out there, so apparently not. Gain of only 2 yards on the play by Teddy Mariano. sophomore, number 22. Pierre-Louis throws, and it's caught by Zavante Walker. Gets to the 40 inside of Leominster territory. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Ball at the 43-yard line. Snap. Mariano with the carry, busting through some players. Gets it to maybe past the 40, if not past the 42, exactly the 40. Gain of only 3 yards on the play, 2nd and 7 from the 40. Snap. Pierre-Louis looking. He's going to run to the left. Throws it deep for Zavante Walker. Nearly had it. Incomplete. The Westborough faithful here wanted a penalty flag for pass interference. Looked like a clean play from my point of view. And the referees thought so too. So it will bring up 3rd and 7 from the 40. Three receivers to the left. Hands off to Mariano. Mariano running. I thought Keegan White might have jumped offside there, but there was no call. And Westborough gets a 1st down. It's going to be 1st and 10. Westborough from the Leominster 32-yard line. 3 receivers to the left. It's either Mariano or Tibor, and it's going to be Mariano. Pass caught. Number 20, Liam O'Dowd. Brought down by number 14, Elijah Rivera. Going to bring up 2nd down for Westborough. Gain of 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 from the 27. Down to about a minute remaining here in this 3rd quarter of action. Noah Pierre-Louis takes the snap, hands off to Mariano. Teddy Mariano running to the left side. Breaks another tackle from White and gets knocked right out of bounds. And it's good enough for a Ranger 1st down. 46.9 seconds to go according to the stadium clock. 1st and 10 Rangers from the 19. They are now deep inside of Westborough territory and in the red zone for the first time tonight. Hands off. Mariano running through. Sheds a couple of tackles and brought down by Mariano's helmet, I believe, came off. Might have had some sort of extracurricular activity. I don't think Westborough was too happy with the tackle. Jackson Tibor now in the backfield. Whistles blow, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter of play. After 3, your score, Leominster 38, Westborough 6. The Westborough Marching Band just did one of the weirdest routines I think I have ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And they're back at it, going even faster. Snap taken. Pierre-Louis looking, trying to get through, caught. Brought down. And we got a penalty flag on the field. I think that's going to be offensive holding against the Rangers. Sorry, folks, just still a little bit interested in the Westborough Marching Band's routine. I think we might have an injured player on the field. We do. We have an injured Blue Devil on the field. I believe that was Benjamin Marchetti who was down. On the plus side, we did see Marchetti basically jog off the field, so that is a great sign. I think he's gearing up, ready to go right back in. All right, clock running, 2nd and 14 for Westborough from the Leominster 23. Pierre-Louis he's got all day, throws, Zavante Walker had it, dropped it, incomplete. And we are now, it appears, we are in a running clock. Third and 14 for the Rangers. From the Westborough 23, from the Blue Devil 23. Pierre-Louis is brought down hard. Mikhailu Powell with the sack, number 55. 4th and 14, Westborough. And the Rangers will go for it. Snap. Pierre-Louis looking. Throws this deep. Pass. Intercepted! 14, Elijah Rivera running through. And he is brought down by Pierre-Louis. Leominster with the interception. 1st and 10, Blue Devils. Again, we are in a running clock. Clock does not stop, I believe, unless it's an injury. Lopez. Snap. Flag on the field. And it's going to be on the Blue Devils. I believe that was a false start on Leominster. First and 15, 5-yard penalty. Second and 13, gain of 2. Lopez looking. Takes a snap, looks, fires. Caught by number 11, Emilio Alicia. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 8 from right at midfield, the 50. Lopez looks. Might run it. He's going to throw. Incomplete. No penalty flag on the field. Ball landed just beyond one of Westborough's finest. That'll bring up 4th and 8. Powell will punt it away for Leominster. 4th and 8 from the 50-yard line. Snap. Powell, punt. Deep. Bounces beyond the 20. And bounces out of bounds at about the 4. 1st and 10. Westborough. 5:32 to go here in this 4th quarter of play.
Ball goes out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for your Rangers.
1st and 10, Westborough. Ball spotted at the 4. And we've got a flag, and I think that's going to be an illegal substitution. I believe Leominster's going to get hit with an illegal substitution. Elijah Rivera was running out there. Oh, no, I think it was too many men on the field. Snap. Taken. Mariano with the carry gets knocked down by a host of Blue Devil players. It's going to bring up second and short, I believe. 2nd and 2 from the 12. Pierre-Louis hands off, passes it to Walker. Zavante Walker on the catch, and it's going to be a 1st and 10 for for Westborough. Leominster going to improve to 5 and 2 on the year. Westborough will drop to 0 and 7. Flags on the field. Neutral zone infraction on the Blue Devils. Bring up 1st and 5 for Westborough from the 45. Low snap. Hands off. Nope. Pierre-Louis is going to carry it. It gets knocked out of bounds. First down for Westborough. Esteban Figueroa on the tackle for Leominster. 1st and 10 from the 48, down to about 2 minutes to go in this game. Pierre-Louis snap. Caught. Immediately tackled. Mason Chester on the tackle. Mebom Saring on the reception. 2nd and 6 for the Rangers from the Leominster 44-yard line. Throw. Intercepted. Number 34, Jonah Babcock. He's running. He's free. Babcock. Pick 6. Touchdown, Leominster! And from the way the Blue Devil players are reacting, I'm guessing that might be his very first varsity touchdown. Number 34, Jonah Babcock. Leominster in front, 44-0. And Gates is out past the 20. Excuse me, 44-6. And reminded by the Westborough faithful. Got about 25 seconds to go. Gates was over by about the 20-yard line. I think he was trying to call for a timeout, but they're not going to have one. No good. 2-point conversion, no good. 8 seconds. And that is going to end it. Your final score, Leominster 44, Westborough 6. Westborough drops to 0-7 on the season. Leominster improves to 5-2. They have a date next Saturday night, 6 p.m. at historic Doyle Field against the Grafton Gators. We hope to see you there. Until then, have a fantastic week, a very happy Halloween next Friday night, and we will talk to you